So what is up, guys? Fancy here. I am really excited to be bringing you this video. This is my completely free-to-play, completely farmable Giants B10 team. Every single unit in here is farmable. You can get them off secret dungeons or in the scenario maps. Bernard's from the scenario map. The rest of them have secret dungeons. Shannon and Konamiya can be obtained through summoning as well. Summoning from unknown scrolls since they're 2 stars. So it's really easy to get these units. But what's going to really make the difference is their runes. They're going to need really nice runes, or at least you're going to have to 6-star some of them. If you don't have the best runes, you're going to probably have to 6-star Shannon and Konamiya as well. I do plan to 6-star Konamiya next, especially when I got the successful run on this team yesterday against Giant. So this team, first things first, I don't have it at 100% clear rate yet. Mainly because Konamiya is not 6-star, Shannon isn't either. Sometimes they don't do the right things, and then I wipe on the boss. But most of the time it's pretty good. I can pretty much do the boss with like 4 units. Even if I lose Darian, it's fine. Basically, Darian's just here for backup. During yesterday's fight, Darian died at the very beginning of the Giants fight, and then the four of them took out the Giants by themselves. So this team is very good because they all have like really good synergy with each other. Shannon has the attack buff, the slow on the enemy, and other defense buff, and a glancing hit on the first swing. Bernard has a speed buff and attack bar fill for your team, which works really well with Shannon because Shannon can slow them down and Bernard can speed your team up. Bernard also has the attack damage reduction as well as armor break. Darian has the damage reduction for your team, 15%. The skills with their HP and defense. He also has armor break as well as an attack buff, debuff. And Konamiya has basically is here to make sure your team doesn't get a lot of debuffs on them. So he's here to cleanse those debuffs. And Bella here is here to be the main healer, as well as take out the attack buff off the Giant when he gets attack buff. So it's quite stable. This is more of a stable team. It's not like really nuke heavy. Basically, you're just grinding through it. But each of these people, like members of the team, help each other stay alive. So yeah, we're gonna hope this works, because I don't have it at 100% clear rate yet. But hopefully this will work out. This is much easier to obtain than my current Giants team. My current Giants team uses Amen and Veramos, which are both harder to rune and harder to get. Veramos you have to fuse, and then Amen is very difficult. So we're just gonna hope that the AI does everything right. Basically, you want them to be 6-star just in case the AI didn't do something right. Or something like that. But this is a team made for those that are less fortunate, didn't have the chance to summon Delphoy or have a chance to summon Acasis. This is the team for you. So right off the bat, we got the attack and defense buff off on the Giant. Shannon buff up for speed. Shannon is refusing to slow. So we got the attack buff on our team. Hopefully Konamiya cleanses. Konamiya does not cleanse, but we are fine. Shannon slows him down. Bella Seeds does not land. We're attack buff debuffed again. During goes another turn. Bella heals. Shannon pep talks. We should be fine. Alright. We're not debuffed. Kona got stunned for 1 turn, which isn't very good. Alright, Kona used peace, resurge himself, resurge again. Bella removed the buff from the Giants. And now the Giant has 4 debuffs on him. He's currently slowed, attack debuff, glancing hit as well. Going to use cleanse before their armor buff, armor break debuff, but it's fine. Should be able to get rid of all the armor break debuffs for the next turn. And Shannon is repeatedly using the slow on the boss, landing every single one of the slows. She just missed this one. We took a hit with the armor break buff, but it's fine because the Giant didn't have the attack debuff. His Belldong removed it. Yeah, they're slowly wearing the Giant down. Bella heals up. Shannon slows in. And goes again. And then the Giant constantly has 4 debuffs on him. And we try to have Bella seize to clear off his attack buff. And Darian does most of the damage against the boss. The boss is always armor broken, so your whole team does a bit of damage on him with every hit, and he is taking damage. So yeah, as you can see, this team is very, very, very stable. Things do go wrong sometimes. The Shannon doesn't buff, Shannon refuses to slow, Kona refuses to heal. You know, Bella doesn't land the land seize on the boss and is unable to remove the attack buff off the boss. Some things could go wrong, but basically you just want high accuracy on Shannon, Bella, and some accuracy on Bernard and Darian. This way they can land their debuffs. Bella and Darian's debuffs are like they overlap. They have the same exact debuffs. So basically you just got to make sure like one of them lands it. Has a pretty good chance to land it. And Kona is there to be like the secondary healer as well as clear the armor buff. Usually your team won't get armor buff because your team will be moving so fast that the armor buff gets removed. And Kona is there as backup just in case like your team isn't able to go many turns before the Giant goes. Kona can remove that armor buff and stop your team from dying. Basically, a few things could go wrong at the beginning of the fight. Once the fight gets started, once the Giants gets a bunch of debuffs off of him, once your team gets buffed up, once you get that ball rolling, it's a momentum game. Because if the Giant gets attack slowed and your team is speed buffed, then he's gonna get less turns. And less turns means that your Shannon has more opportunity to land the slow on him again. And then once he's slowed down, you have like all the time in the world to make sure you apply all the debuffs on the Giants. So the most dangerous part of the fight is actually at the very, very beginning of the fight. If your AI doesn't do things right, they decide to do something dumb, you can lose one of your members. And if you lose one of your members, you could easily wipe the fight. So it's really important to just be somewhat tanky, have high accuracy on your units to make sure they land their debuffs properly. Our Fatal Rune with some really, really bad substats. I'm gonna just sell this. Alright, so I'm gonna show you the stats on my units. This is Belladon stats. Currently rune Swift Focus. Accuracy is quite high, almost at 80. Darian has a lot of HP, but I didn't rune him for anything else. He has this is like his base accuracy from awakening him. Shannon, I have a lot of defense on Shannon. Shannon actually scales better with defense than with HP, so it's really good to rune defense on Shannon and high accuracy. Bernard doesn't have the highest accuracy, but I have Bernard and both Bernard and Darian to make sure that those debuffs land. He has pretty high health to make sure he stays alive, some nice defense, make sure he doesn't die, and 50 something speed, which is I guess enough to keep your team sped up. Konamiya has to be quite tanky. He is water based. He is not wind. Therefore, the Giant has a higher chance to land crits on him, and less chance to land glancing hits on him. You do not need accuracy on this unit. You just need some nice speed and a bit of tankiness to make sure he is very fast. He has very, very low base speed, so you will want to rune him with violent runes. This way he can get more turns. I just rune mostly 4-star violent runes, except this one, which is a really nice endure rune. But if you don't have runes as nice as these, you could always just 6-star him, and that'll do the trick. That'll do the trick. Yeah, so for those that don't have a Giants team, you know, really try this out. This is free to play versus Giants. You know, it's not go wrong. Well, it could go wrong, but if you 6-star your Shannon and Konamiya, the Kona God, then nothing can go wrong. That is all. Thanks for watching. Happy summoning and peace.